This is Alexander Reed with your news update for March 9, 2026. You're watching Africa Stream 24, your source for credible, fact-checked reporting. Here are today's leading stories. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed visits Dire Dawa, highlights corridor development, the Mesob Service Center and new quality testing laboratory. Museveni assumes East African community leadership, calls for stronger African unity. Death toll from Kenya, floods rises to 42 as heavy rains hit several regions. The news in detail. Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed visited Dire Dawa. He was warmly welcomed by city officials and residents. During the visit, he highlighted the city's ongoing corridor development project, which is improving public spaces, environmental aesthetics, and economic opportunities for residents. The Prime Minister also toured the Mesob Service Center and the Ethiopian Conformity Assessment Enterprise's new testing laboratory. The facility is expected to expand quality assurance services for food, fuel, cosmetics, and construction materials, strengthening industry standards and consumer protection in the region. Julian Mercer has more.
Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed paid an official visit to Dire Dawa, where he was warmly welcomed by the city administration and residents. During the visit, according to the Prime Minister, the Dire Dawa Corridor Development Project is helping transform the city by creating comfortable public recreation areas, improving environmental aesthetics, and establishing well-maintained community gathering spaces. The project is also designed to support economic activity by integrating modern infrastructure and services that benefit local residents. As part of the development, the corridor includes facilities such as electric vehicle charging stations, shops, cafeterias, and properly standardized parking areas. These additions are expected to enhance the city's urban environment while also creating new opportunities for residents to generate income through small businesses and services. During his visit, the Prime Minister also toured the Mesob Service Center, where he observed the services being provided to the public and discussed the importance of improving service delivery through modernized systems. In addition, the Prime Minister visited facilities operated by the Ethiopian Conformity Assessment Enterprise. The enterprise is a government institution responsible for providing quality assurance services for products and services in accordance with international procedures and standards. It offers certification and testing services to manufacturers, service providers, exporters, importers, regulatory authorities, research institutions, and consumers. Officials explained that in the Dire Dawa area, the enterprise has long been providing quality assurance services to manufacturers and service providers, including those operating within the Free Trade Zone and the Dry Port. Recently, the institution expanded its capacity by establishing a new testing laboratory in the area. The laboratory is designed to improve access to quality assurance services and strengthen product testing capabilities. The new facility will provide testing and certification services for edible oils, petroleum and fuel products, various food items, cosmetics, detergent products, and a range of construction materials and industrial inputs. The expansion is expected to strengthen quality control systems, support local industries, and enhance consumer protection while facilitating trade and industrial growth in the region.
Ugandan President Yoweri Museveni has assumed the rotational leadership of the East African Community EAC, taking over from Kenyan President William Ruto. Speaking after the bloc's summit in Arusha, Tanzania, Museveni urged African nations to strengthen unity and regional integration amid changing global geopolitical and economic dynamics. He emphasized that fragmented markets keep Africa poor and called for the development of a strong internal market through cooperation. The regional bloc, which includes 8 member states, is also facing financial challenges and has introduced a new contribution model based on each country's GDP to support its budget.
In our Luganda language we say, Omuggo oguli ku muliraano kyegobango. The stick in the neighbor's house will not help you to scare away the leopard. If the leopard comes to attack you, you are not going to say, I get a stick from the neighbor to chase the leopard. You must have your own stick in your own house. You have seen Mr. Trump recently threatening tariffs. The question we need to ask is, does size of the domestic market matter in terms of attracting investments? The size of your market matters.
At least 42 people have died after severe flooding triggered by heavy rain swept across parts of Kenya, authorities said on Sunday. Police reported that 26 of the fatalities occurred in the capital, Nairobi, where flash floods submerged homes, swept away vehicles, and affected low-lying neighborhoods. Rescue teams continue search and evacuation operations in the city and surrounding areas. Public Service and Special Programs Minister Geoffrey Ruku said the government will cover hospital expenses for those injured and burial costs for victims' families. Floodwaters have also damaged homes, businesses, and infrastructure in several counties.
All of the water from that level, from that river, you can see from the good banks of the river up to there. It was dangerous water.
That's a wrap for today's Africa Stream 24 coverage. I'm Alexander Reed. Thank you for staying informed. Stay safe and tune in for our next update.